What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, ReadOptionAgency.com, 22 years selling full-time on eBay. And we are Friday night. And eBay is just off again. Here we go again on our own. Going down the only road we've ever known for the last 2 years. So, I just had a sale before I turn on the camera. So we're at 9 a.m. right now. And that was my first sale at 9 a.m. this morning, my first sale since 11 p.m. last night. So 10 hours of just blank. 10 hours of nothing. That's been the worst Thursday night. We know there are shutdowns on Thursday night, maintenance. So see, this is why I feel that there are shutdowns or maintenance going on those other nights. Thursday nights, we know that happens. Look what happens. 10 hours where nothing comes through. So this... Okay, I think that was Alex, not the dog. Oh, nope, that's him. Coming down here. What's up, Pee-wee? So that's why my whole theory on all those other nights are shutdowns. It's Thursdays, we know it, and nothing came through. So finally at 9 a.m., I am at $17. Yay! But as we know, at least I get to a minimum that I'm happy with for now. Overnight, or by the end of the day normally. So we'll see if that happens today. See if we rebound. Yesterday made up to $647. So I'm fine with that. But if I had those nights, as I said before, yesterday would have been a $900 day. So I would like those nighttime sales back, please. We get to do our top 5 categories for the day. 41 items yesterday, 29 promoted, 12 organic. So low. Last 2 days been low on the piece count. Yeah. Well, let's do some positive. How about... Oh, I figured out I can give you numbers with all the websites I sell on now. All the eBay websites. I just saw this here. And something can be right under my eyes and I never see it. So now I get... My numbers are all sites. So I like that. So like the last 31 days is $20,553. So I like that. And that's going to help the selling cost. Because that won't matter because I do off-site for international. Never mind. Brain fart. All right. So, custom. Whoops. Doom. Doom to doom. All right, last week on eBay. Why do I get this new sound on my phone and I never catch what it is? You go boop, boop. All right. All right, last week on eBay, $5,450. Down 0.6%. So almost break even. Selling cost 45.4%. Net sales $2,630, up 1.6%. So my net sales went up. So Quantity sold 333 items, down 1.2%. Average sale per item $16.37, up 0.6 also. Top 5 categories sold last week on eBay. Coming in at number 5, we've got video games. $236 in video games last week, up 48%. Coming in at number 4, men's t-shirts. $296 in men's t-shirts, up 187%. Number 3, as most of the time, music cassettes. $478, up 27.5%. And a burp in there wanting to come out. Number 2, music CDs, number 2 this week. $976, down 7.6%. So I did not hit that $1,000 goal this week on CDs, which is kind of disheartening because I've been putting up tons of CDs. But that's all right. We'll strive for next week. Number 1, men's hats. $1,300 and no, let's round up. $1,400, up 17%. So hats with a nice little increase there. Yeah. Honorable mention, vinyl records at number 6, $181, up 22.4%. I was like, I expected Major League Baseball to be up there, but they've taken a drop. Down to 7, 8, down to number 9 spot, down 57%. Alrighty. Questions and comments, and we'll get to going to the post office. The search is back to being stupid again. They're showing a bunch of crap you didn't search for. I'm having random lagging periods on the app. Could be me or not. Now, last night, Marcus Dixis Pickens, if you don't know who he is, go check him out, but I'm sure you probably know who he is if you're watching my channel. He sent me pictures of a hoodie to get a Vice on. I went to eBay for first spot to see if I could find the name brand of the hoodie. And I got everything under the sun come up. And I'm like, oh, quick, easier to go to Google. When your thought is like within a millisecond, when you search eBay, nope, easier to go to Google and find it. I mean, it literally was a millisecond thought. When I clicked it, looked, and saw what come up, I'm like, oh, Google. That red flag, huge red flag. If a seller who's been selling on the site for 22 years is not even going to try to find something in a search because it's so jacked up, do you really think somebody who, let's just say a younger generation who is not always on eBay, who rarely even shops on eBay, you think they're going to hang around in that search engine after they type something in and see what the mess that comes up? No. They're going to be off to the other sites. Yeah, the search is jacked bad. Tanking is, and that's another part that tanks sales, is if people can't find your items, it has nothing to do with how much you promote at it, what you put in the title, what you put in the item specifics. If 1,000,001 different things that don't have anything to do with what's being searched for comes up, you're just getting buried. And it's a no-win situation for sellers and buyers. Tanking is an understatement of the year. It had gotten better, but my last 3 days have been abysmal. I am doing all things reset, turn off promotions, turn back on, still listing like crazy. I guess it's just another sit and wait for eBay to fix it. It doesn't help that customer service is basically non-existent. Not just that, I got an email this morning from eBay. Scary email. Orders may contain incorrect shipping addresses. On April 7th, an issue generated error in the shipping address associated with some buyers' orders. Please confirm the buyer's shipping addresses by reaching out to the buyers of any orders placed after April 7th. After April 7th. So we're talking April 7th to April 18th, basically. So 11 days of orders that could be messed up. 11 days where if it's messed up, you're going to get bad analytics for being top rated. You're possibly negative feedback. Will eBay even take those off? They won't take anything else off nowadays, even when it's not has nothing to do with you. If they they want me to go in and literally email several hundred seller or buyers and ask them if their address is correct. Really? Do you know how many hours that would take me to do? If a mismatch is found, please cancel the order and relist the item. It's already shipped. eBay will protect your performance for canceled orders. Remove any resulting negative feedback and refund associated fees. But if you cancel it, why would you cancel an order that's already been shipped? You're going to lose out the money. I guess you're going to have to refund it anyway if it's going to the wrong address. What a freaking nightmare this is going to be. Wow. And this is the type of stuff that eBay does with their website. With all these maintenance and updates and whatever they're doing, this is the type of problems that it causes. So if you don't think that eBay's having problems and their searches are not messed up or they don't shut down and do maintenance, or you're living under a rock is what you're doing. Because this is what we have. This is the consequences of what they're doing to the website that we have to live with. I'm going to wait until I get an email from a customer that says, where's my item? If the item's been delivered someplace else to another state or whatever, then I will cancel that order. I will call eBay. I will ask for I want them to pay me for that product. And I want to make sure that nothing gets dinged on my account. So I'll wait till the buyers, I got too many to sit there for all day and reach out to hundreds of different buyers. I'll have to wait till they reach out to me and say, hey, something is funky here. So I got to remember April 7th through the 18th, there could be issues with items not being. I'm going to save that email and I'm going to copy and paste that to any customer who complains so that they won't leave a negative, hopefully. So if you receive that email, I would say save it just in case you have to use that to calm your customer down so that they don't come at you with being angry. That's ugly. Next up, new subscriber here. I had gotten that too recently. Oh, this is just one of my feelings things. Thank you for being a new subscriber. Glad to see Pee-wee. Very well said. This is the difference between being handed everything and having no awareness of how the little people live, and someone who struggles and sacrifices to gain what they want. It's one of my shorts I put up. I like these shorts because it generates all the titles, so it will generate titles that I wouldn't think of. Like this one says, From Rags to Riches, How I Overcome Adversity and Achieve Financial Success. And then it'll throw that short out there for me. So brings in some different people to my channel, so that's kind of cool. And if you're curious, I use Opus Clip, OPUSCLIP, for my shorts. And all you do is just copy and paste the URL from one of your long videos into it, and it'll automatically break it all down for you and make shorts out of it. So, pretty cool. I do 100 listings a day with my iPhone. I never go to eBay on my MacBook Pro. I couldn't imagine doing it on the phone, man. That seems like it'd take forever. Because you can't start off with a draft on the phone. At least not yet that I can find. Either the server I'm on was messed up all day, or it was turned off, no sales until 8:50, and then 3 within 10 minutes. Just have to hope to hit when it's working. Laugh my ass off. My store was a dead zone all day. All right, let's get this stuff shipped so I can get to working, I guess. Did I pull that one? I did not pull that one. Okay. So I only got a few here to ship out. 7 orders. Short and sweet. Now one's going to Peru and one to the UK. So these were last night before. These were yesterday orders. Last night orders before 2 a.m. First up, TriStar Power Sales Hat. Sold for $750, headed to Fort Washington, Maryland. This is probably why Josh Galt was noticing his address was being changed. Something like that wouldn't be as big of an issue if we weren't dealing with that kind of stuff literally every day with this website when it comes to just everything. All the problems that are clear as day right in front of you, like the search issue. Next up, we got Smoothie King t-shirt. Sold for $9, headed to Greensboro, North Carolina. It's just so old, you know? Man, I've been battling problems with this site for 2.5 years now. From server failures to address failures. It's just old. I'm tired of fighting it. And that's why I don't try not to talk about it anymore. Because I'm just tired of fighting it. I'm tired of dealing with it. And just when you thought an end was in sight, guess what? Nope. We're going to make one of the biggest mistakes we've made in a long time that you saw anyway. We're going to screw up everybody's addresses. Zap Vibe cassette. Sold for $5.99, headed to Tucson, Arizona. Addressing disaster. That was a good, maybe I'll remember that for my thumbnail. Addressing disaster. Farouk. I like that name. Farouk. And next up on Blu-ray, we got The Passion of the Christ Blu-ray movie. So for $25, headed to Peoria, Arizona. Brian. Next up, we've got Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go Ninja. Vanilla Ice Ninja Rap on VHS tape. So for $6, headed to Los Angeles, California. Go Ninja, Go Ninja. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Miles away. Addressing disaster. So I wonder how long today before the site comes back up and properly and start getting sales. Because the one sale that was this morning was one of the few offers I took overnight. So we'll see when an actual sale comes in, how long that takes. So deflating. But don't think about it, James. Just list. List, list, list. Just list. Just list. Just list. Du, 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 du. Pirate ship. All right, first up, we got Dora the Explorer Christmas ornament. I've had this in storage for who knows how long. I used to buy from, what was the Garden Ridge? After Christmas, I'd go in and buy all their like Kurt Adler ornaments on clearance. So this sold for $9.95, headed to the UK. I wonder if I got any of the Kiss ones left. Christmas ornament. And lastly, we got a Hot Wheel. Headed to Peru. Sold for $8. Okay, 7.99. 2 Hot Wheel die cast car. I did see that something about the media mail going up in July or whatever. How many years before they just totally, really 100% delete a class of category of shipping? Meaning smalls, CDs, cassettes, Hot Wheels. It's kind of like a no-win situation. They're raising their prices. Which is going to lead to probably less mail. And it's going to be a never-ending cycle. I mean, they get less now than before, and they still have a hard time dealing with it, with those processing plant issues that they were having and all that. But hey, that's how the government runs things, right? They don't have no long-term thoughts. Oh, if we do this, nothing bad's going to happen. Yeah, no. That's why I prefer business people in power. They can see the long-term effects of doing things where politicians can't. Or we wouldn't be in this situation we're in right now. Unless it was designed to be as such. Which is possible too. But we're not going to go into all that BS. Because, James, you haven't been very positive this video. Not after you get an email like that. Now I'm just concerned with, was any of my stuff affected? So I do apologize if this was not a normal cheery video, but when you get disheartening crap like that, it's ridiculous, right? So, and we've all become accustomed to it, used to it, groomed to it, whatever the case may be. But still aggravating. So I apologize. Now get to work and list. Enlist. Or go find some yard sales today. It's Friday. Actually, it's pretty chilly out there this week. Freaking storm came through yesterday and cooled everything way down. And it's 51 right now. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I will see you all in the next video. Later.